Hello, Top Fan Rivalry followers, and welcome to another edition of Lady in the Diamond. I'm not the lady, and I'm definitely not the diamond, but Lina's here, and she asked me to do the intro tonight. So, I just do what I'm told. And we've got a super awesome guest. If you can see him. He may be number 20 in the program, but he's definitely number one in your heart. Kenny, the Dodger Beast, is on. So, Lina, you've got the best of the best. You're a Dodger fan. I'm a Dodger fan. Kenny's a Dodger fan. We're just gonna all have a good time. And I stole question number one, but my bad. You can still ask it. Lena, go ahead. Take it away.
The main reason why I wanted you to, I guess, throw the first pitch is because I feel like we need to hear Bill on Lady in the Diamond. I don't want people to forget about you, and I tend to talk a lot, so I definitely appreciate the formal introduction. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Lena, host of Lady in the Diamond, and of course, I always have my umpire, my right hand man, Bill, here to always keep the fun conversation going. And today, as he mentioned, we have Kenny here with us. So thank you for joining us. And, birds of a feather flock together. So I hope that you are ready to have a good time. And of course, we have some fun questions for you. And like always, we're going to finish the sentence. So, Kenny, let's start off with who's your favorite MLB team and how did you become a fan? It's obvious given the hat.
Well, uh, the Dodgers. I became a fan just kind of growing up around it. I'm from Los Angeles, so it was a part of my culture. And then Valenzuela kind of stole my heart as a kid, just watching him do his amazing things. I've just been a fan ever since. It's part of who I am.
Absolutely. And I'm there with you. I think we're like born into it. You don't even have to be because I'm still like I'm a new baseball fan. So I always tell people like I was just born into it and I refuse to wear anything other than Dodger stuff. So,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, yeah.
that goes without saying. I mean, I have it everywhere. I have it everywhere.
Oh wow, I see that on your hand too. That's awesome. All right, Bill.
All right. So, Kenny, what makes you love baseball?
It's the pastime and it's the nostalgic. It's just how nostalgic it is in the way the game's played. I feel like it's probably one of the only sports that's left. It's very authentic, and when I use authentic, I mean like that it's just still. There's not a lot of controversy in it right now. Like other sports have their issues, and that's always been the nature of the game. It's fun to play. I mean, it's just and it's everywhere, and it feels like, for example, like Top Fan Rivalry, and things like this. It brings people. Baseball brings people together. Um, it's just that's my main passion about the sport. Plus, my son's really good at it.
Yes, 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 yes. You did share with me about your son playing college ball now. So
Yep.
that's amazing. And then I see you've been obviously hazed into Top Fan Rivalry. I see you wearing the shirt proudly.
Oh no.
So yeah, I hope your hazing wasn't as bad as mine. Mine was, pretty harsh. Bill definitely put me through the ringer, but here I am. Here I am, still standing, still strong. So, do you have any traditions going to the game? Because I know I do. So go ahead and share yours.
You want the good ones or the bad ones? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I've got a
All
lot
of
of
them.
I've got a lot of traditions. I guess you can say the main one is just the ride there, the certain stops that we make every time we go to the game. We'll always stop. We are one of those that will stop and get some tacos.
Always.
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
we'll stop about 5-10 minutes out and get a few of our refreshments. I'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
And the
Mm-hmm.
goal is to finish 3 or 4 before we get into the stadium as a good luck thing.
Yep.
Um, and I have to wear. Here's the fun part too. I have to wear my Dodger gear a certain way.
Mm.
It's just for good luck. I always have to. Like you'll see some people with their hats backwards or their hats forward. I intentionally wear my hat forward to ensure
Okay.
that the offense is going to have a good day. And I'll always have a wristband on one. It's a Dodger band that I keep on my left wrist,
Okay.
and it symbolizes good luck. And while I'm playing on the game, I'll keep my hat forward when they're on offense, and I put my hat backward when we're on defense.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Now, does it work? That's what I want to know. Does that work?
I'm gonna say 80% of the time, yes.
Okay,
I would
that's good.
say 80%. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, much like you know, always have to do the pre-gaming for sure. Tacos are a must. Like as soon as I land in LA, I grab tacos because there is no place like LA for tacos. So absolutely you have to do that. All right, Bill. Next question.
Okay. So, Kenny, I love knowing that about you. I cannot wait to go to a game with you knowing that. Share with me a couple of your favorite memories that have to do with the Dodgers or going to games.
Honestly, one of my first memories was my first interaction with a player before he even got made it to the actual Dodgers, like in the show, which was Mike Piazza. Um, my dad was stationed in Albuquerque, New Mexico, when it was still the Albuquerque Dukes, which was formerly the AAA team of the Dodgers. And Mike Piazza used to like go out and do signings and stuff like that. And I actually got to go into the locker room, meet him. He sat me down, talked to me for about 20 minutes, which was pretty cool. That's one of my greatest memories because my dad was there too at the same time. So that was like my big interaction with my dad. And then getting to meet an upcoming superstar before he actually became a superstar. And then I'm going to have to say, it's not just one time, but I think every time I go to Dodger Stadium, it's magical. It doesn't matter what game, it doesn't matter the moment because I feel like every Dodger game has a moment that makes it special and important and meaningful. So that's really probably my biggest moment that I share is a tradition of being a Dodger fan at Dodger Stadium. Those are
Mm-hmm.
magical.
I agree. I agree. So I know we just talked about like your traditions before going to the game, but like apparently there's something pretty cool that you do before each Dodgers game. So tell me about that and why you do it.
Before each Dodger, why I do it? It's just I guess you can say when it comes to my sports teams, I'm superstitious, and
Okay.
I just do it because it's kind of like become my tradition, my personal
Mhm.
fan tradition, my obsession with the love of the game, especially the love of the team, and it's
Mhm.
just something I feel like if I change up, then it'll alter something and just it won't be the same. So I do it mainly because I love it, and it's just my friends laugh at me, people laugh at me. They'll be like, "Why do you do this? Why do you do that?" And
Mhm.
it's who I am.
Yeah, no,
Who
I
I am.
I totally get it. Trust me. It's one of those things where it's like it's almost habit, right? Like it's
It
just a habit.
is.
Like you do it just to know like, hey, you know what? I put the good energy out there and Dodgers better win. So,
That's it.
well, thank you so much for sharing, you know, your memories with us and your tradition with us. I think now like I feel like I need to have other than pre-gaming, have an actual like tradition. Like before I go in there, I need to have you know, maybe like just a good luck charm. Like maybe I need to get Mookie to sign something for me or, you know, get something where it's like I wear it every time and they win every time. So, um, again, thank you for sharing all of that with us. Now we're going to get to the second portion of the show and we're going to go through our finish the sentence questions here.
So, Lena, before we do that, I need to brag about Kenny for a second.
Yeah.
Kenny does something, he's being very modest, but he does something before every Dodger game. He
Okay.
actually goes live on Instagram. So those people that are stuck at work that can't see the game,
Oh.
they can actually log into Kenny's Instagram account. He
I
doesn't
do.
he doesn't like he doesn't do where he doesn't save it where he's breaking any trademarks or anything, but and I know people that will tell me, and I've had people say, is Danny or is Dodger Beast going live? So I think what he does for people is phenomenal because
Mhm.
some people might be at work and just can't see it and they can log on to their Instagram account and
Oh,
see
that's awesome.
Kenny do it. So I need to brag
Okay.
about him. He's being humble, but I need to brag about him.
You must have been listening to my last stream because that's what I tell people. I make sure they know, like, if you're at work or something, I just, because some people will be like, I don't know how to explain it. They're busy. Life gets busy. Like
Right.
for me, I'm fortunate. I'm on the East Coast now, so I'm able to put that content out there for fans
Mhm.
and non-baseball fans. You'll be surprised how many like if we're playing the Giants, I'll even have Giant fans sometimes just jump on the stream and just they create it's fun. It's fun.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Thanks,
and
Bill.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us where we can find you on Instagram, just in case, I'm stuck at work and I need to log in there and watch your live.
The Dodger Beast is my name, at the Dodger Beast. It's right behind me. But
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
you put the Dodger Beast. You can find me on Instagram. I don't do too much on any other platforms. Pretty much I just stay there. So
Okay.
if anybody wants to give me a shout out, follow me. I'm pretty interactive too. I like interacting with people. They ask questions. I don't know everything, but to my knowledge of how much I follow the team, I give them my personal opinion with some facts so they can know what's going on with our team.
Sure. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you again. Definitely look forward to catching your lives and watching you do your traditions there. So let's go ahead and kick off, finish the sentence. Bill, I'll go ahead and start off and we can go from there. All right. So first question. Clayton Kershaw. Sorry, I can never say my bad. Clayton Kershaw is
The GOAT.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's everybody's like answer, right? Like but there's no other way to describe him. So I get it. I get it.
I can give
Uh,
you the long version, the greatest of all time.
there, there you go. And he's pitching Thursday. Kenny, your two current favorite Dodgers are
Teoscar Escobar and Shohei Ohtani.
nice. Love it.
All
Yeah.
right. So two favorite players of all time are
There's only one for me, and that's Justin Turner and Justin Turner. He's new and old school for me. He's been, I've always he's the only one for me. I could say Valenzuela, but Justin Turner's just that's the guy for me. He's my favorite.
Going to Dodger Stadium for you is
The most amazing time of my life. It's like going to Disneyland 2.0. And it's always like the first time every game.
There's always, especially like when they're playing a rivalry team, it gets pretty rowdy in there. It's always so much fun. I always say it feels like a family reunion. It feels like I'm going to carne asada. Like it's just always a good time.
It's true. Everybody around you seems like they've known you their whole life. That's
Mm-hmm.
seriously the truth. I love it.
Yep. So your favorite Dodgers memory is?
Calling JT's home run. This was probably in 2018. I believe we were playing the Giants, and it was in Dodger Stadium. And I was with my boy Julio, who's known as the Dodger Geek on Instagram. And I told him, I said, JT's about to hit a home run, and it was pretty cool that he did. So yeah, that's probably my favorite moment.
That's awesome.
love it. Okay, final question before Lina wraps up. Finish the sentence. Top fan rivalry is
The greatest community in baseball of all time because it brings everybody together that loves the sport, even those that don't love the sport. How
uh,
about that, Bill?
that was a paid endorsement. I think I owe you some
That's
money
very
for that,
accurate.
Lina. That was a great answer. I love it. Great
That was,
answer.
yes, that was
But
very
that's the
accurate.
truth. That's the truth.
It is the
It
truth.
unites. It unite. I got a friend. Oh, I don't. I guess you can say he's a friend. What's his name down in Houston? And I can't stand Houston fans. Big boy. What's his name again, Bill?
Big Dave.
Big Dave. Yeah, I that guy's cool to me, and I
Yes.
normally don't interact with Astro fans, but that's what Top Fan Rivalry did for me.
Yeah.
And, and I got to meet somebody cool that where we can talk a little smack, but in friendly manner, and
Mm-hmm.
become homies online.
I'm the same way with Padres fans and Giants fans, actually. Giants and Padres fans. Like it's a constant like, back and forth. But in a friendly way, like you said. But it is fun to have like friends who are fans of, your rivalry team. And of course you can go to games together. Like there's no better experience than to like go to a team or go to a game where like each person is cheering for their team. But you're both there, obviously to have a good time. So yeah, well, thank you so much again for joining us today. And hopefully we will see you again soon. And I'll definitely be following you so I can, catch some of those live games. Because I'll tell you what, most times I am stuck at work when there is a game going on. So they won't know if I have my headphones on. you know?
Awesome.
Unless they're listening to your show. If they're listening to your show, you might have just ratted yourself out. But besides for that, you're good.
You know what? It's okay though. Like I've been told that when you work, under salary, that you're actually working for the work that you provide and not the time that you're there. And as you know, I put in plenty of work. So
Mhm.
there's that. I've earned my right to work and watch a baseball game. But yes, thank you again for joining us. And Bill?
So, Lena, just in case anybody's listening to this, they want to gear up, get what um what Kenny has, want a dugout mug, any of that, don't make them pay full price. There is a discount code out there. What is it, Lena?
It is Lina, Lina.
There you go. Gets you 10% off. So, Kenny, next time you order anything, make sure you use that code.
I
Right?
will. You're gonna
There
need
you
the
go.
hoodie.
There, there you go. So, Kenny, thank you so much for being on, Lena, as usual. I'm always so impressed with you. I wish that I can catch up to your abilities. I'm working on it though. So let's do it again. Kenny, we'll have you on again. Wouldn't it be fun sometime to have like Kenny on and Mikey on and maybe have somebody like Big Dave on and just navigate some questions back and forth, Lena?
That is the goal. Actually, I would love to have like just teams or people here that represent, obviously their team, and it be like a rivalry where we kind of go back and forth, with the questions, and then or maybe we could like have them battle it out for, like a championship like wrestle belt that says Top Fan Rivalry.
My money's on Kenny. If we're doing any wrestling, my money's on Kenny right now.
That would be cool to have a bracket of. That would be cool. You guys can set up a bracket or something where you can have like two here, two here, two here, like of
Yeah.
six of you can do like maybe like say the top four most disliked rivalries in baseball and have them
Mm,
go head to head against each other.
that's a
That's a
good
great,
idea. I
I like
like that.
that.
Yep.
Kenny, it's funny that you're talking about this. Just wait and see what we're going to do in the next month or so.
Yes.
Awesome.
Right on, right on.
All right. All thank you so much, Lena. If there's anything else, is there anything else we need to talk about?
Well, for now, I'll just say enjoy your week-long travel because I know you have a lot of stuff going on this week. So enjoy, please enjoy each game
Thank you.
that I haven't got to go. I've only gone to one game this season. I'm ashamed to say that because typically I am definitely a baseball groupie and I am there, but I've just had a lot going on. So in the meantime, please enjoy all the hot dogs and all the yummy food at the stadiums.
There you go. We will. We'll send you pictures. Maybe we'll even get you on a live this weekend sometime.
Yes.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Well, thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you again. We appreciate it.
No, thank you guys. I appreciate it. This is fun for me. So thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.